Lillian's empathetic nature allowed her to connect with the girls on an emotional level, while Harrison's calm and rational approach helped to keep things in perspective during more heated moments. They created a home where Kayla and Kylie felt safe to express themselves, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. As the girls grew older, they began to appreciate the depth of their parents' relationship. They saw the way their parents supported each other, never losing sight of the love that had brought them together all those years ago. "I hope I find a love like yours one day," Kylie would say sometimes as she watched her parents dance together in the living room, the music soft and the lights low. "Sweetie, you will," Lillian would reply. "But remember, love isn't always easy. It takes work, patience, and a willingness to truly see each other for who you are. And it helps if you are friends first," Harrison would add, winking. The girls would laugh, but the lesson stayed with them. They learned from their parents not just what love looked like but what it felt like, steady, supportive, and unwavering, even when life threw challenges their way. As the years went by, Harrison and Lillian celebrated every milestone together, each one a testament to the life they had built. On their 25th year anniversary, they decided to take a trip back to the cabin by the lake where Harrison had proposed to her years ago. The twins were in college by then, pursuing their own dreams, and it was the first time in a long while that Harrison and Lillian had the place all to themselves. It was a weekend filled with nostalgia and quiet joy. They spent their days walking along the trails, reminiscing about their past and their nights by the fireplace, talking about the future. They looked back on their journey, the twists and turns, the friendships and heartbreaks, and the moments they realized they were meant for each other. "Do you ever regret it?" Lillian asked one evening as they sat by the lake, the moonlight casting a soft glow on the water. "Regret what?" Harrison asked, his brow furrowing. "Taking so long to figure things out. We were wasting all that time when we could have been together." Harrison shook his head, reaching out to take her hand. "No, Lillian. I don't think we wasted a single moment. Those years as friends made us who we are. They laid the groundwork for everything we have now." Lillian smiled, squeezing his hand. "You always know what to say." "It's easy when it's true," he murmured, leaning in to kiss her gently. That weekend was a beautiful reminder of the love they had nurtured over the years. They returned home with their bonds stronger than ever, ready to face whatever lay ahead. As they grew older, Harrison and Lillian continued to find joy in the simple things: family dinners, holidays spent together, and quiet evenings at home. They watched with pride as Kayla and Kylie graduated, started careers, and eventually fell in love themselves. The twins often sought advice from their parents, who were more than happy to share the wisdom they had gained through their own experiences. When Kayla got engaged, Harrison and Lillian were the first to know. They helped her plan her wedding, offering guidance but always respecting her choices. On the day of Kayla's wedding, Lillian couldn't help but tear up as she watched her daughter walk down the aisle, hand in hand with her father. "Dad," Kayla whispered as they reached the altar. "How did you and Mom make it work all these years?" Harrison looked at his daughter, his eyes filled with love and pride. "By always being each other's best friend first," he said softly. "And by never giving up on each other, no matter what. One more thing," he whispered to her, "another secret is that your mother is always right. Even when she is wrong, I must admit that she is right. Women are always right, it's the best way to avoid certain arguments," Harrison said as he smiled. Lillian stood beside him, smiling through her tears. Their love had been built on friendship, trust, and a shared journey that spanned decades. It was a love that had stood the test of time and only grew stronger with each passing year. As they entered the later stages of their lives, Harrison and Lillian remained as devoted to each other as ever. They spent their days traveling to new places, painting together in Lillian's studio, or simply sitting side by side in their garden, content in each other's presence. Their home was a sanctuary, filled with laughter, art, and memories of a life well lived. When they celebrated their 50th anniversary, Kayla and Kylie threw a grand celebration, inviting friends and family. It was a joyous occasion, filled with speeches, toasts, and stories about the couple's extraordinary love story. As Harrison and Lillian took to the dance floor, swaying to the soft music, they couldn't help but smile. They had come so far from those early days on Facebook, from being two people who never imagined they would one day share life together. "Would you change anything?" Lillian asked softly, looking up at her husband. "Not a single thing," Harrison replied, his voice filled with conviction. "Every step and moment had brought us here." Lillian leaned her head against his shoulder, feeling his steady heartbeat beneath her cheek. "I love you, Harrison." "I love you too, Lillian, forever and always." And as they danced, surrounded by their family and friends, they knew that their love, rooted in friendship, tested by time, and strengthened by every challenge they had faced, was the kind of love that would last a lifetime. A love story for the ages, a testament to the power of friendship, patience, and true commitment. Just like their story, their love was endless. We now arrive at the closing chapter of Harrison and Lillian's love story, a tale that began with meeting on the internet, starting off as simple friends, and further blossoming into an unbreakable love bond. Don't be deceived by what you see on the internet today. Every relationship faces its own set of obstacles and challenges, but how those challenges are met defines the depth and strength of the love, and its endurance over time. Though humans are imperfect, it is in the embrace of each other's flaws and the acceptance of each other's imperfections that two souls find their true connection as soulmates.